Countless videos from international visitors have captured the moment they set foot in America for the very first time to experience the World Cup. Nearly all of them arrived, carrying the same guarded expectations shaped by movies and headlines. But what their cameras ended up capturing left even the viewers completely stunned. So, what exactly did they witness that was so extraordinary? Stick around until the end and you'll find out. Did you know that this summer, America has become the center of the world's attention? The World Cup, the biggest soccer tournament on the planet, has returned to the United States for the first time in decades. And that means millions upon millions of visitors from every corner of the globe are making their way here. From Europe, Asia, South America, and Africa, people are packing their bags with excitement, holding tickets to what may be the match of a lifetime while setting off to discover the land of stars and stripes. But think about it for a second. Before we ever set foot in a country we've never visited, what do we usually carry with us? That's right, the images we've built in our minds from movies, the news, and social media. And when it comes to America, let's be honest, those images aren't always flattering. What does Hollywood show us? Guns, street violence, and dangerous neighborhoods. What about the news? A steady stream of tense headlines and alarming statistics. Then there are all the stories people pass around. Be careful if you go to America. People there are pretty cold. They're not nearly as friendly as you'd expect. Just hearing that is enough to make anyone a little nervous, isn't it? That's exactly why so many visitors boarding flights to America for this year's World Cup arrived with their guard up. Some even told themselves, well, at least I'll be able to say, I've been there, but I'm probably not expecting anything all that special. Others were so concerned that they planned every little detail of their trip, worried about running into trouble or being treated differently simply because they were foreigners. And that's where our story starts getting really interesting. Claire News, a channel known for documenting the real experiences of international visitors in America, decided to do something different. They didn't stage scenes, they didn't hire actors. Instead, they put together a collection of real videos and genuine interviews with visitors who were already in the United States to experience the World Cup. The filming locations, not just one city, but all across the country. From everyday grocery stores and bustling city streets to stadiums overflowing with stars and stripes during the tournament. And the people, they came from everywhere. Germany, Italy, England, Japan, Brazil, and beyond. Every one of them had a different story and a different perspective, but they all shared one thing in common. They arrived carrying the same doubts and the same hesitation. Then something changed. What happened that turned these cautious, skeptical visitors into people who couldn't stop praising what they had experienced? What was it that made years of assumptions built on movies and headlines begin to fall apart after just a few days on American soil? Are you curious? I know I am, because the answer is right there in the authentic moments that Claire News managed to capture. So let's dive into these stories one by one, relive those unforgettable moments, and find out what it was that won over even the toughest visitors. We begin with a visitor from South Africa. From the very first steps he took, he couldn't hide how he was feeling.
Really need to take a minute to appreciate the beauty of the United States of America.
But breathtaking scenery alone wasn't enough to move him like this. What truly left him speechless was a feeling he had never experienced before. And in just a moment, you'll understand exactly why.
You can't make this stuff up. This place is home for me now, and I feel so safe. I mean, I can go down an alleyway. When last did you walk down in South Africa in an alleyway? You'd be dead in a second.
From a sense of safety, let's move on to something else that caught so many visitors completely off guard: America's natural beauty. And this young woman is the perfect example.
Americans, your country is so beautiful.
Leaving those breathtaking landscapes behind, we arrive somewhere that seems completely ordinary, a grocery store. But sometimes it's the smallest, everyday moments that deliver the biggest surprises.
You will not be able to wipe the smile from your face.
Ice cream cake. It's an ice cream cake. For once.
And if you think an enormous cake is surprising enough, just wait until you see this young woman's reaction to a self-serve beverage station.
Look at how many drinks they have.
Speaking of grocery stores, there's one name every visitor to America knows: Walmart. And this man had an unforgettable experience the moment he walked through the front door.
For you guys in America, but coming from the UK, this is enormous.
At that very same Walmart, another young woman walked out, still trying to process what she had just seen. This time, the thing that amazed her was an everyday household item.
I've just gone to the Walmart here in the United States, and you wouldn't believe the size of these milk jugs.
Leaving the store behind, our international visitors continue their journey through America with another familiar stop: a restaurant. And the first thing that impressed this young man from Italy was a service that Americans simply take for granted.
I can refill this 1,000 times, and it's free.
You paid for it, you paid it.
Once!
Bro, slow down.
Cheers!
And to wrap up this series of unforgettable moments, let's hear from a young woman from England as she shares the meal she'll never forget.
Oh my lordy lord. We just don't make food like this in England.
As you can see, from safety and natural beauty to the smallest details of everyday life, every stop left these visitors genuinely amazed. And we've only scratched the surface. There's plenty more waiting just ahead. After watching these genuine experiences unfold, people online couldn't stay quiet either. The comment section quickly filled up, with each person bringing a different perspective and a different reaction. Some could relate. Some were genuinely surprised, and a few even poked fun at their own countries. So let's take a look at what people across the internet had to say. The guy from South Africa, speaking to his personal safety here, gets me the most. As a man, I've rarely felt nervous for my safety here. In fact, having been one halfway around the world with the Navy, I can think of 2 times I got nervous. Getting lost driving in NJ before Google Maps and in NYC at 2 in the morning. He makes South Africa sound terrible. The guy from South Africa just breaks my heart. I had no idea the crime they experienced there. Well, I gotta say that I haven't appreciated this for a long time. It's good to be reminded. I always have a default feeling of loving this country, but I don't always know why. We are a strangely ignorant and contentious people who can be hateful and cruel. But when someone, an individual, is in need, Americans become the most generous and helpful and resourceful people on the planet. Thank you, visitors, for the reminder. I will keep my eyes open and try not to forget again. And this is the truth. It's like anywhere else, hate governments. Don't hate the people. It's that simple. These videos make me so happy, and I am someone who has been so ashamed of what the US government is representing of us around the world. I love seeing people here and enjoying it. I don't hate anyone for where they are from, but for whist they do as people. Day to day, you are safe and loved here by people. Normal everyday interactions don't involve politics or religious belides, aside from those who are the issue and want to flaunt it. Most people just treat each other as people. While America does its downs, it's so nice to see these kinds of video because it gives us a great look at how people are being treated here. They don't have to feel worried about not being safe. I have lived and traveled through Europe and the Middle East and have found mostly kindness, generosity, and openness wherever I've been, and I have appreciated it and tried to reciprocate it in kind. Just have to say, I have a good friend from London and he has been here more than once, but the one thing I will always remember is his first visit and took him to the grocery store. He freaked out. Seriously, kept saying, "Mate, oh my God, look at this." And I'm like, okay, it's a grocery store. He goes, "Not the hell where I come from. This is heaven." Was priceless to me to experience that. Lol. It's not one world. And we all put on quite the American welcome if I say so myself. So proud of my fellow patriots. This is just one reason why nobody can trust any media outlet whatsoever. I have never been more proud of this country than I am right now. We're showing hospitality at its best. Caring, kindness. I think it's just beautiful. Thank you for loving our country. Americans are actually salt of the earth people. The media is full of misconception. Don't get it wrong, it's dangerous everywhere. Just be safe, enjoy, and yes, we're really friendly. I am, that is for a fact. Lie live and enjoy. Us here in the USA. Remember, when we visit your countries, we are just as stunned. Your history, your lovely accents, your historical building and museums, your kindness. France was the only, and I mean only, place made it obvious they dislike ugly Americans. We had always heard people in London were unfriendly. That simply was not true. For example, we were puzzling over a sign, all different cults, trying to figure out what to do. A gentleman stopped and asked, "Could I help you?" We found that kind of courtesy wonderful. Your countries were as amazing to us as our country is to you. As far as friendliness goes, the States is definitely the most friendly place I've ever visited. I've got tears in my eyes. Thank you to the world from Kansas City, Missouri. We have loved hosting such wonderful people from all over the globe. I wasn't a soccer fan until this. I'm an old country gal, but I am now. I'm going to be honest, I've always wanted to travel and see Europe, and now I kinda don't want to, lol. These videos make it seem like I would miss my creature comforts way too much. I've always been a very proud American and served my country, but this makes me even more proud, and I didn't think that was possible. I love America so much. I don't need to be told or reminded about something I already know and appreciate. I was born and raised in the greatest country on the planet. I could spend many lifetimes traveling to see all its beauty. And I already know how easy it is to speak with my fellow Americans. We are caring people and open to all. Nice to see foreigners are finding out how much their media and governments lie about us. And most of our visitors have only scratched the surface of so many good things here in the States. Try some of the more than 400 protected areas, which include 63 national parks covering thousands of square kilometers. I remember traveling to Athens, Greece in 2011 and being shocked that we had to pay for the bread and water that we are accustomed to having included with our meals in America. We Americans have always been this way. We think of Europeans as our fraternal twin sibling, and this is why we've always been ready to kick ass for you guys when you need help. France is a no-no for any countries to touch, our first ally. The British is the brother that we would fight, and made up to be best friends. But the kindness in America is real and is very prevalent in the Midwest. We love showing the world we aren't a violent, dirty country, and that we actually love having all of you. So, there you have it, everyone. A side of America that's completely different from the picture so many movies have painted. Safer, more beautiful, and far warmer than many people ever expected. What about you? If you had the chance to visit America, what would you be most curious to experience? Leave a comment and let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.